Okay, back to the first level. So I'll probably split these up into separate videos, but I'll keep going. This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
Let's go.
I am ready.
We'll go with the same crew, I suppose. Yeah.
It's time.
Seems to be working out so far.
The turn has come. Ever ready.
She's not getting a JP fast enough. I guess that's the downside of not having JP boost. Ramza, on the other hand, yeah, 600, but there's not much we really want to learn with Ninja, except for like this stuff. I guess there's no changes I want to make right now.
At the ready.
Let me go!
Isolde, I will secure the monastery. Take the girl and go.
Uh-oh, Wiegraf.
Come, no need to struggle now.
Ramza! Help me!
Uh-oh.
There he is. Listen well. Our adversary may be young, but you underestimate him at your peril. As a scion of House Beoulve, he is passing dangerous. His were the hands that slew Cardinal Delacroix. Gird yourselves well for battle.
Defeat Wiegraf.
Milguda, my dearest sister, you will soon be avenged. It's time.
Oh, he's just charging right in. Oh my god. Yup.
What's the best course?
Wiegraf, you live. But why do you now wear the raiment of the Template?
It's been a while, Ramza. Much has happened since last we met.
Then you were a warrior who fought to make your dream reality. Now you are only a thrall of the church.
What troubled sleep have you known to speak of my dreams? What hardships did you endure as you supped from a silver spoon? No matter how sweet, a dream left unrealized must fade into day. How then can a dream become real? How can it be made manifest in waking reality? The answer is power. Only with great power can great ambitions be realized. And only by surpassing my betters can I attain such power. My defeat to you awakened me to the truth of this. You think me a thrall? So be it. Your envenomed words serve to succor me. For when at last you yield, as you must, their poison will consume you.
I cannot fail.
You're failing pretty bad right now. That was pretty bad placement on our part. Allows the unit to wield a single-handed weapon with both hands. Man. Regraph Folles. I know he has counter, but I'm hoping our Bloodsword can heal some stuff. Damn it.
You affect me.
Oh, nope, never mind. I think I need a judgment blade here.
Where am I needed?
Okay, we're done. That was quick. Now, Wiegraf definitely has a hard on for Ramza, so we will put our mages back here instead.
It's time.
Even then, like, I'm sure he'll find some way to, like,
turn, is it?
take our whole group down. Wiegraf is a really formidable foe.
I am ready. As you wish.
Same equipment, same gear, same abilities. We'll give that another go.
At the ready.
Milguda.
Someone.
Yeah, there goes our revives. That's not gonna work. So the plan might be to have Ramza and Agris together, just because they can both survive Wiegraf. And then Calvin separated from the rest of them.
It's time.
And we'll also put Alicia on the field as well.
Just try and stop me.
Alicia, not
I
Lightning.
am ready.
And then hopefully
course.
Nicole here. Technically, this is a better attack for Wiegraf. Give that a go.
Let me go!
Milguda.
Oh my god.
Just try and stop me.
So technically this is Agris is going to be the best target for Wiegraf. He's going to instantly kill Calvin, Alicia, but potentially leave Nicole. Or he would just target this over here. I'll give it a go.
Note.
Yeah. That's BS.
Here I go.
Wiegraf.
It's been a while.
Oh my god, the basic counter kills us. Steal?
My turn has
Nicole.
come.
Alicia. And Robert, maybe?
Right.
Instead of martial arts, we'll give Robert steel as well. Now, the plan is to steal Wiegraf's weapon so that he's not a threat anymore. With Agris, we may have to put items, just so she has a source of revive. Oh, but that would hamper our holy sword. Now, Wiegraf is definitely going to aim for our mage, Nicole. Headband would give us more HP. And this is actually lightning, so we need Alicia here. Chemist, maybe? Just so because we need a source of revive. So we'll learn Phoenix now.
It would be an honor.
We put on the mithril gun. Not that this is gonna be too helpful. Might do it like that. So Ramza, we both have steel weapon. Alicia also has steel weapon. Maybe we'll put it like this.
Forward.
Operation steal his damn weapon. Okay, surprising move there. That killed Agris. Damn it. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't gonna go well. Oh, Wiegraf is going next soon. I mean, that was still the best chance that we had. I don't think we can steal his weapon from back there because of the elevation. Yeah. So in which case we'll bring Agris back up.
You're not outside.
Where am I needed?
I did realize that turning her into a chemist means that we don't have chakra. So our revives are quite limited. I think we have to attempt Akira here, even though that would probably get us killed by Wiegraf. Oh, nice.
How is everything?
I'm grateful.
Okay, we are a little bit screwed right here. If I come over here, we might be able to take the mage down. A 100 damage, not quite enough. I think that got the silence, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's decent. We can revive Ramza with the Phoenix down. It's not going to do us much good considering how far his turn order is. 12. It might be a better idea to bring Robert back up first.
Wake up.
Oh boy, that sucks. Oh my god. This is my first attempt at trying to steal Wiegraf's weapon. And surprisingly, we succeeded with like 20%.
A great deal.
So maybe we can do better. If we are able to get it the first turn, that'd be the best. But I think Ramza's just going down here. Yeah, Ramza's done. Although, Nicole does go afterwards. But she's probably dead from this archer. Yeah, let's give it another go. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's see if we can steal the Wiegraf's weapon right here. Oh, nice. Did it with Ramza instead this time. Because sometimes I have to do it with Robert, and that is not a great scenario. Hello, bolts. I can't reach anyone from here. I might come to this side then. Oh, Wiegraf can reach that side. Yeah, I'll come over here. Can I jump that archer from here? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Pathetic damage, though. If I just come here and use like a normal spear attack. 42 damage. I won't be able to jump them because they're underneath this one. Maybe I just come up here and jump one of the knights. If we come here, we can potentially cast a raise on Ramza. That being said, a raise on Alicia is probably better. At least a safer bet. Wiegraf is able to come all the way down here, though. We'll maybe try an Arise instead.
Now then.
Damn. We do have this mage to take care of here. We do pathetic damage, unfortunately. Agris goes soon. So we can actually come... Yeah, let's try to use a Phoenix down on Agris.
One thing for it.
And then how much damage do we do to this archer here? Worth blocking her movement here. Raise on Ramza. Or Arise. We'll do Raise. Ramza will probably go down again from that knight beside him, though. Everyone's so dangerous. I don't think I can block the archer shot from this position with Agris, and even if we can, Agris is just gonna go down again. Maybe we try to take care of this mage here. Or at the very least force her back. Oh, we got silence, that's good.
I'll handle this.
At the very least, Ramza isn't going down. Ramza has access to this archer. We might just want to come into Tier 112.
I was foolish.
So that is a lot of healing for Ramza. So that's great.
Lady,
That's expected. Oh, damn. I was hoping to parry that. I was hoping to parry at least one of those. Now, do I come in here to Aura Blast this one? No, I don't think so. I don't think we'd be able to kill her. If I come here to Aura Blast this one, 22 damage. That's pathetic. Our best bet is to Chakra Nicole, just to replenish some MP. Or actually, Robert goes soon, so we can actually come over here and Phoenix down.
What a mess.
Not great, but at the very least that means that we can move the Roberts and potentially jump this knight. This archer... What we can't do is we can jump from here. Jump this archer.
I've got work to do.
And that way, Robert's somewhat protected as well. Arise on Agrius. 78%, not bad. Turn number 10, though. We'd want to stay away from Wiegraf as possible, so we'll move like slightly over here.
Now then.
Okay, that takes care of the archer. We can take care of the black mage with Ramza here. And that should heal him up. Oh, never mind.
If only I was stronger. Ready.
You people are plenty strong. Okay, we can take it a little bit easier now. So Robert goes soon. We can come over here and do a chakra.
Will I pull through?
It is tempting to try to steal their stuff. Damn.
Where to?
This would work. And then we can just run away.
It's time.
Agris can do a Hollow Bolt from here. This nuts. %. Not really worth it. Can we hit the knight from here? We can. We'll come over here, and then we will turn this
I'll
way.
handle this.
Not great, but I think we're in a pretty safe position at this point.
Nothing to fear.
If I come... Wait, what's Nicole's MP right now? Yeah. If I do chakra here... Wait. And then potentially try to steal from here. Damn. I think Haste Jow would be better.
Onward.
Agris won't be able to steal much. Now, these damn archers, what do they have? They have aim. Aim +2, aim +3, potion, antidote, so not much. The Mithril Bow was their strongest asset, mainly, so I don't really care who takes their crystals. Decent to get Thundara, but not too necessary. Let's do a Judgment Blade on here.
Worthy foe.
Hoping for a stop.
Newfound
Nope, not
strength.
happening. Oh, we can come down here for the haste. If I come back here and then try to steal a weapon, not great, 29%. I probably should not mess around like that too much. Purification might get rid of the Doom. Okay, never mind. Wiegraf is probably going to take the crystal, it's fine. Not hitting that, unfortunately. I guess maybe hasting Ramza. I guess at this point we'll move in here. Nicole might die from the knight, but I think that's fine. Actually no.
Now then.
Rent Helm. Hummel, Doomvis, Cyclone. She's not that much of a threat. Whereas this one has Ren Helm, Ren Shield, and Ren Weapon. I feel like that's more of a threat than anything. So we'll come over here. Holy Sword, Judgment Blade. I was hoping for that stop. So now we can try to attempt steal it again. And then Ramza can come over here to finish this knight off.
A bitter draught.
Come over here to do a chakra. I guess because we took down that knight that casted the Doom on us, the Doom doesn't really apply to us anymore. I never knew that was a thing. Stealing everything. Another cloak. Pretty much the worst thing that we can get from that chest. Man, Wiegraf gave me so much grief that I'm gonna strip everything off of them. What else does she have left, actually? Helm and Sleep Blade. We don't have Steel Helm, so we only have Steel Weapon. Nice. Now she can die. We can get this with Agris. Gauntlets, not bad. We'll cast a Judgment Blade, hoping for a stop.
I pity you, Wiegraf. I truly do. Even as a man of broken dreams, you might still have been remembered fondly. Your ideas lifted the people. showed them the cracks in the time-worn facade of the aristocracy. You acted on your convictions, and so ennobled those actions. That is why so many rallied to your cause. You strove to realize your dream by the sweat of your brow, and so made it sacred. But now you defile it in your pursuit of power. You cannot truly believe that the Church shares in your ideals. You are not so naive as that. No, deep down you know the truth. What would Miluda and your fallen friends think of this barter you've struck?
Silence! I will not suffer Miluda's murderer to invoke her name. What would you know of striving by the sweat of your brow? You who yet cling to the Beoulve name. From birth you have wanted for nothing. You cannot know what it is to live the meager life we do. Reason may trick you to believe you do, but your heart can never know. Harsh is the world in which we live, harsher still than you can imagine. You have neither right nor reason to pour scorn on me.
Okay, it's not a crystal. I still want it, though.
Well, well. The Crown's loyal hound yet keeps company with a heretic. Like Ramza, mayhap you have cast aside your nobility. More easily done for you, I dare say, given yours was but recently bought with coin.
That is a slander on House Oaks, and I will not stand for it.
Come now. All know the tale. As a means to replenish its coffers during the 50 Years' War, the Crown established a new rank of aristocracy and sold the titles to any who would buy them. Overnight, merchants and others flush with coin were made nobles. In this manner did House Oaks come to be. However, such as you are nobles in name alone, allowed no seat in Parliament. You are seen as little more than pretenders by the old houses. Is this not so?
My father distinguished himself in the war. He earned his knighthood.
Oh, I do not doubt that he fought most valiantly. But so too did we volunteers. We too risked life and limb. We too distinguished ourselves.
Cry me a river, Wiegraf.
Yet upon returning from the front, were we likewise recognized by the Crown? Nay, we were shunned. And the difference between us and you, the coin in our pockets, naught more. Those who have it become lords. Those who do not remain peasants. Such is the way of our world.
In that, I concede you may be right. 'Tis the reason I fight now independent of house and name. Yet we are not the same. For in your thirst for vengeance, you have forsaken righteousness for the power offered by the Church. Right.
Okay. Let's get this with Agris. Oh my god. Literally the worst things that we can get. Oh, his armor kinda sucks. Damn. Wasted so much time on that. Okay, never mind. Screw this. Judgment Blade.
Take this!
I mustn't give up.
We'll let Agris finish him off. For insulting her. Halabolt.
Why?
The journey is never ending.
Defeated. Again.
Uh-oh, the Lucavi time?
I refuse to lose to you. I am a Zodiac Brave, the bearer of Ares. I will not fall so easily.
You would flee, Wiegraf. Where have you gone, damn you?
Okay, so he runs away. That's good. That was a long-ass battle. I had to save Scum a lot of times just to get that steal to proc. Maybe tried like 7 or 8 times. I don't like doing that, but like level... What was he, level 28 or something? It's ridiculous.
Wiegraf! You're wounded.
Go. Do not tarry here for me. Deliver the stone.
Alma! Release her!
Go. Now.
Forgive me, Wiegraf. Wait!
Oh, here we go.
Is this how it ends? Unable even to avenge Milyuda, I have failed her. Failed them all. A bitter draft. So much left. Undone.
Oh God, Stonebearer, with us now do join, submit, and life undying know.
The Orsite. It speaks. Yet the voice seems to come from deep in the earth.
Rancor and despair, regret and grief, in deepest darkness they would steep.
Life undying. Is this the stone's great secret?
Set free the God Stone's might. Let darkness fill your heart, and with me one become.
Wiegraf, no! It means to deceive you!
Whoever you are, I submit.
Yeah, Wiegraf here is just completely blinded by rage about avenging his sister, that he's willing to like sacrifice everything to do it. Gone is the Wiegraf that fought for justice and ideals and stuff. The darkness answers now your heart's desire. The darkness gorges now upon your soul.
Is this the wonder of the Orsite? Nay, 'tis the power of darkness.
I'm pretty sure we don't fight him here, right?
Wiegraf?
Belias de Gigas.
Magnificent the power of the gods. By darkness all is sated, all fulfilled. With perfect wisdom I now clearly see the truth, a black abyss beyond light's reach. You hurry toward your end, alas, too soon. Such power, such power.
Okay, good, because we're not prepared at all.
Elder, what are you?
I had to bring you this.
A book?
Written by one of Saint Ajora's disciples. Germonique, the betrayer. Though its existence has been rumored, nary a soul could attest to having seen it. In truth, it is lain under lock and key in the monastery's vault, marked a forbidden tome. It chronicles the true tale of the Zodiac Braves and Saint Ajora himself. No detail is omitted. It exposes the deception of the Church, that its doctrine is founded upon lies. That is why we fear it so, and have kept it hidden since the beginning.
Please, Elder. You'll tire yourself.
I have lived a life of sin. All these years I have turned a blind eye. I told myself it was to protect the faith. But in truth, it was to protect myself. I continued to teach what I knew to be lies. And in so doing, I begat this tragedy. Heed me well, Ramza. This book possesses power. How you use this power is your decision and your burden. You may offer the book to the High Confessor's men in exchange for Alma's freedom, or you may reveal it to the world and undermine the Church, thereby thwarting their ambitions.
Elder Simon.
No, he's one of the good ones.
It is done. My mind is now at ease. The rest, Ramza, depends on you. You truly are the very image of Barbaneth in his youth, you know.
Elder Simon. No.
Reading materials. The reading materials section has been added to the chronicle in the main menu. You can now read the scriptures of Germonique and other tomes you may acquire. Okay, so we'll probably give those a read. Reading materials.
New.
I opened the scriptures of Germonique, entrusted to me by Elder Simon, and began to leaf through the pages. The words before my eyes were written in a holy script of the ancients, far beyond my ken. Several illustrations were scattered throughout, but many pages were missing or damaged, and the script was exceedingly difficult to decipher. As I turned the pages, faintly penned words in modern Ivalician script occasionally caught my eye. Notes of an explanatory nature has been added here and there throughout the book, all written in the same hand, though exactly whose I could not say. A faint scent of ink rose from these notes, and as I touched my finger to one of them, the writing smeared. It seemed to have been penned only in the last few days. I then realized that these transcripts were most likely Elder Simon's work. He must have devoted a significant portion of his life as custodian of the underground library to deciphering these scriptures, line by painstaking line. I relied heavily on his fragmentary notes as I continued reading. Apparently, the Holy Script had been recorded by Germonique, but who was that? The name struck a familiar chord as half-forgotten history. Lessons rose unbidden in my mind, and then I remembered. Germonique was the disciple of Saint Ajora, who betrayed his master, turning him over to the Holy Edoran Empire, and in doing so, ensured his name would live on in infamy. I was astounded that a librum, penned by the same Germonique from my history lessons, now rested in my very hands. Saint Ajora was a child of the gods, descended from the heavens to deliver humanity from its self-inflicted chaos. By his prophecies was the word of the divine imparted upon mortal men. After his death, these teachings formed the basis of the Church of Galapagos, its name meaning to obey God in the holy tongue of the ancients. The church's influence later spread throughout Ivalice and further afield to Ordalia, Romanda, and beyond. The deeds of Saint Ajora are known to all, and yet I would seek to learn more from his remarkable journey. Saint Ajora's birth came some 1200 years ago, in the midst of the golden age of technology, when airships yet plied the skies. So probably around the Final Fantasy XII era. He was born in Lassalia, in the city of Brevenia. Moments after his birth, he rose to his feet and approached a well. Upon reaching its base, words of prophecy poured forth from his infant lips. A calamity shall soon befall this well. Seal it up once, that none may drink from it. Some days later, a plague descended on the town of Brevenia, and all those who drank from the well succumbed to the contagion and perished. Only those families who heeded the prophetic words of Saint Adora were spared from malady and death. After the incident with the well, the people came to revere Saint Adora as a portent of miracle and the child of the gods. Then, at the age of 20, his life was cut short. The circumstances surrounding his death are closely tied to the legend of the Zodiac Braves told throughout Ivalice since ancient times. To trace the story of these fabled warriors, I must delve yet further into the past. Ivalice was not always united as it is today. Long ago, the realm was divided into 7 domains: Vovoham, Lionel, Limbury, Lassalia, Gallione, Zeltania, and Melant. Each warred with the others in a never-ending struggle to expand its own territory. It was the age of feudalism. This conflict had continued for centuries until an ambitious young king rose to power in Meland. This young monarch dreamt of uniting all of Ivalice under his hand, but the road to victory was a difficult and dangerous one. The king turned to ancient tomes and the dark magics found within summoning a demon from the netherworld to do his bidding. But once unleashed, the demon slew the king and set out to destroy the very world itself. To combat this monstrosity, a great hero set out on a quest. Together with his 12 comrades, he collected the Zodiac Stones that had been scattered throughout the world, and thereby formed the Zodiac Braves. These warriors soon defeated the demon and its minions, and banished the creature back to its infernal plane. Their deed came to be told as the legend of the Zodiac Braves. The Zodiac Braves has since appeared whenever the world balanced on the brink of catastrophe, only to vanish just as quickly once the crisis has been averted. Similar catastrophe threatened the world in the time of Saint Adora. The Liege Lord of Limbury summoned a demon in hopes of seizing control of all of Ivalice, and once again plunged the world into chaos. And just as in the legend, Saint Adora collected the 12 Zodiac Stones. Once again, the Zodiac Braves rose to defeat the marauding demon. Thus was Saint Adora hailed as the world's savior. However, the sovereigns of any age have small tolerance for the interference of well-meaning heroes. Saint Adora's fame drew the ire of the Holy Adoran Empire, which dispatched soldiers to capture him and his devoted followers. Pharaohism was the prevalent religion in that day, and its priests feared Adora's growing influence. Ultimately, Germonique, the 13th disciple, was tempted by sordid coin, offering vital information that led to his master's capture. The saint was executed upon the gallows of Gogolada soon thereafter. But lest we forget, Saint Adora was a child of the gods. The wrath of the heavens was swift and terrible. Immediately following the execution, Milan, the center of Ferris' teachings, was visited by a terrible cataclysm. The skies rained blood, and a storm of golden lightning ravaged the city. The very earth trembled, and with a thunderous roar, Milan sank into the sea. This was the legend with which I was familiar, the very same tale told to every child of Ivalice. But the Saint Adora described within the scriptures of Germonique was a different man altogether. Adora was no child of the gods. He was a mere mortal, no more divine than you or I. He was a revolutionary who fought to realize his own ambitions. He was no lover of peace, no hero who would sacrifice himself for the good of humanity. Germonique wrote of him, as the founder of a new religion with a rising number of followers, Adora was seen as no more than a nuisance to the empire. But to the slaves and the destitute who suffered most under imperial rule, the fair treatment and equal opportunities espoused by Adora appeared as a ray of hope, and he as their savior. But Adora was apparently more than just a religious founder. He was a saboteur who infiltrated enemy states to collect information and sow disorder. Adora was a spy, dispatched to the Holy Adoran Empire by a rival state. His teachings, the faith that inspired, and the influence he wielded were but contrivances to enact the downfall of the empire, orchestrated from within its borders by Adora himself. But for all his guile, the Imperials were fully aware of the threat that Adora posed. Germonique was employed to collect evidence that would allow the empire to arrest Adora as a spy. The 13th disciple was in reality no more than the empire's instrument in a play to uncover Adora's true intentions. It seems that Adora indeed attempted to form the Zodiac Braves. Germonique confirmed in his writings that Adora even discovered some of the stones and had entrusted them to his closest disciples. But what was his purpose in forming the Zodiac Braves anew? I do not know if the Liege Lord of Limbury actually summoned a demon. Elder Simon's notes speak of his doubts on the matter, and not a single line within the scriptures seem to record the event. Nevertheless, it appears the catastrophe in which the greater part of Milan sank into the sea did indeed coincide with Adora's execution. The footnotes provided further enlightenment. They expressed a different view, no doubt the personal opinion of Elder Simon. Although many spoke of their existence, none had ever set eyes upon these scriptures of Germonique. Some might say they are fraudulent, written with the sole purpose of discrediting Saint Adora, but I know this tome to be authentic. When I served as an inquisitor for the church, those in its upper echelons feared the existence of this work, and the same is no doubt true for the High Confessor. They were all fearful of these writings, for everything contained within them is fact. After Saint Adora's death, the church, which had capitalized on his considerable influence to seize power for itself, had only one task: to conceal his true nature as a human being. This one fact had to be erased from the annals of history. They needed to ensure that Saint Adora be remembered as a child of the gods. Their use of the Zodiac Braves, a legend believed throughout the continent, was a stroke of genius. It was a simple feat to convince the people that Saint Adora had led the Zodiac Braves to defeat a demon that never existed. I realize now that I had lost my faith the moment I began reading these scriptures, and yet I feel no sorrow. Thinking back, I now know that my desire to know the truth was stronger than my faith had ever been. But above all, I am as guilty as any involved in this great travesty. All these years, the church has concealed the truth and lied to our flock. Though I am compelled to condemn these acts, I cannot bring myself to do so. Even were I to bring the scriptures before the people, the church would not stand idle. In all likelihood, I would be accused of heresy and burned at the stake. But that's not the true reason for my inaction. This library is everything to me. It is a treasure beyond compare, the only means of slaking my endless thirst for knowledge. If I were to share this book with the world, my precious library would be taken from me. I cannot allow it. To be separated from my tomes, I can think of no pain greater. In the end, my curiosity eclipsed my will to do what was right. Within these pages lies the truth hidden by the church for so many years. The miracles of Saint Adora were not but lies, and he but an ordinary man. By interweaving the events surrounding Adora's death with his mendacious teachings, his followers fabricated a means by which to seize power. But is that truly all there is to know? Elder Simon wrote that Saint Adora's demons never existed, but I have seen the dark powers of the Zodiac Stones with my own eyes. There is an evil presence at work, something more sinister than even the High Confessor and his twisted plots. The Scriptures of Germonique. Read the Scriptures of Germonique to the end in the reading material. Okay, pretty cool twist based on the whole Jesus and Judas thing. I'll probably read through Orosite stuff as well. Virgo, Scorpio, and now they have all the stones. We'll give Virgo a read. At Orban Monastery, Ramza and Alma learned from Elder Simon that the Virgo stone was brought there as proof of Princess Ovilia's royalty. However, it was found in the underground vaults by the Knights Templar during their assault and taken away. The Virgo stone is currently in the possession of Islid Tengel of the Templar. And then Ares. The Ares stone was in the possession of Wiegraf Folles of the Knights Templar when he participated in the Order's assault on Orban Monastery. As he laid on the verge of death, he made a pact with the stone and was reborn as Lucavi, a demon of legend, before vanishing. The stone remains in Wiegraf's hands. And then Taurus. Okay, so the new thing is, later at Orban Monastery, Ramza entrusted the stone to his sister Alma, but she was taken captive by the Knights Templar. The Taurus stone is currently with Islid Tengel of the Templar. And then Scorpio. Yeah, same thing.
I understand.
Okay, so I'll probably end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.